Dear student, today start the next chapter, government budget and economy. What is the budget? It is a statement of expected receipts and expenditure of the government over the period of a financial year. Here, financial year means financial year starts from April 1st to 31st March. What are the objectives of the budget? The following are the objectives of budget: reallocation of resources, redistribution of income, economic stability, growth of economy, efficient management of public sector. Next, components of government budget. There are two main components: receipts and expenditure. Now, meaning of budget receipts. It is the total receipts of the government received from all sources. Budget receipts are two types: revenue receipts, capital receipts. Now understand the meaning of revenue receipts. Those receipts which do not cause any reduction in assets or do not create any liability of the government. For example, tax receipts and non-tax receipts. These receipts do not affect the liability or assets of the government. It may be two types: tax revenue receipts, receipts from all types of taxes received by government, known as tax revenue receipts. For example, direct tax and indirect tax. What is the meaning of tax? Tax is a legally compulsory payment imposed by the government on the households and producers. Example, income tax and sale tax. Types of tax. There are two types of tax: direct tax, indirect tax. Direct tax means those taxes which final burden falls on that person who makes the payment to the government. Example, income tax, corporate tax. Next, indirect tax means those taxes which are paid to the government by a person, but their burden is borne by another person. It can be shifted on other person. Example, GST, VAT, etc. Next, non-tax revenue receipts. These receipts received from other sources of taxes such as interest, fee, fines, dividend, profit, grant, escheat, special assessment, licensing, etc. Capital receipts. Those receipts which create liability or cause reduction in assets of the government. For example, borrowing, disinvestment, recovery of loans. Now understand the differences between revenue and capital receipts. It is very important for the board exam. See the differences. Revenue receipts neither create liability nor reduce assets. It is recurring nature. It is necessary of smooth functioning of administration. For example, tax and non-tax receipts. While capital receipts create liability or reduce assets, non-recurring nature, it is necessary for capital formation. For example, borrowing and disinvestment. In the same way, differences between direct tax and indirect tax also important for board exam. Now, direct tax, which are directly paid by a person to the government, burden cannot be shifted on other, generally progressive nature, more burden on a rich person, example income tax and wealth tax. While indirect tax, taxes which are indirectly paid to the government, burden can be shifted on other, generally regressive nature, more burden on poor person. Example VAT, GST, sale tax.